All right, it's that time again, everyone. We are going to be drawing Lego people today. I'm super excited because all of yours are gonna look different and be super fun. And I will show you step-by-step of how to draw your Lego person, but the details of who you want it to be is up to you. So if you want it to be of yourself, a self-portrait Lego, go ahead. If you have a favorite character or a person that you wanna do, if you really like clowns or mermaids, you can make one of those into a Lego person. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So what you'll need for this project is you're going to need a piece of paper, a pencil and eraser, as usual, Sharpie or black coloring supply, and any coloring materials of your choice. You're the artist. We've learned a lot of technique, a lot of blending. So whatever you want to experiment with, material-wise, that is up to you. So I'm really excited to get started. Grab your supplies, come on back, and we'll get started on our Lego people. Hey, we're back. We are drawing Lego people today. I'm excited because you can make them all unique and everyone's is gonna look a little bit different. So get your paper, hold it vertically so you can fit your whole person on there. If you hold it horizontal, it might be a little too squished. So make sure you hold your paper vertically today. All right. Grab a pencil. We're gonna start. I'll show you step by step about how to draw your Lego person, and then everything else is up to you. I want you to be creative with this. I want you to think about what character you want your Lego to be. Is it a self-portrait Lego? Is it a artist? Is it a basketball player? Is it any sports player? Is it a clown? Is it a character that you love? So think about this while we start drawing our Lego person. So what you're gonna do is start with the head. And it's kind of like a square, but there's something a little bit different about it. So if you want, lightly draw a square at the top of your paper. I did mine a little too big, so I'm gonna flip it over. Lightly draw a square at the top of your paper. We don't want it too big because we want room for the body. So a square has pointy edges, but for Legos, they're rounded. So what you're gonna do is come around and just slightly round out your corners. And then take your eraser. If you have one on your pencil, that's great. If not, you can use one of these, or if you have a pink one, and erase the edges. So now we have a nice rounded square for our Lego head. And we're gonna make a neck. We want to come in from each side and make two small vertical lines coming down. All right, now is the body. So Legos are very straight lines. They're not rounded like how our real bodies are. So we need to make sure that we're having straight lines. If you want to use a ruler for this, you're more than welcome to. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can just try and do it as straight as you can. And we're going to draw a straight line across. We want it just a little bit past the head. So I just went a little past the head on both sides. Then we're going to make a line straight, a little bit diagonal, but coming down on both sides. And if you're coming down, you want it to go out. You want the bottom to be a little wider than the top. All right. And it should be just a little bigger than the head. You can use your fingers as measuring tools. So mine's about that, and then it's a little bigger. So that's great. Now I'm gonna come straight across for the bottom of my body. Okay, now I need to draw the legs. The legs come straight down from the edge of our torso, which is the top part of our body. So we're coming straight down on both sides. I want to leave a little space on the bottom because we're going to need room for our Lego shoes. All right, so now I'm going to come across horizontal, almost to the middle on both sides, but I'm leaving a little space. Can everyone see that little baby space right there? And that's because in order for the legs to move, there has to be a little space. And then we're going to come straight up, and we're gonna stop before we hit our torso line. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. But right now, our pants look weird. So how we're gonna fix that is we're gonna come and make a little line right at the top of that inner leg. And then we're gonna do a line straight down the middle because that's what makes our legs move. All right, starting to look like a Lego person to me. I don't know about you guys. All right, now what we need to do is add the Lego shoes. This is very simple. It's just rectangles at the bottom of each leg. Okay, and it's time to put on arms. So what we're gonna do for the arms is we're gonna come back to the torso and we're gonna curve down a little bit and then go straight out. If yours is closer, you can just connect it straight to the body. If yours is a little bit farther out, you'll make a space like that between each arm. Mine came a little further out, so I'm gonna have to make that little space. All right, so we're almost done. We just have to add our hands. And the hands are actually very simple. From the corner of each arm, you're gonna do a curved line, like a parentheses on both. And then it's like an upside down U shape that connects them. Just remember, Legos have those hands like this. I'm doing that on both sides. Curve, curve, upside down U shape to connect it. And if you want to go a little bit more in, because you want it to hold something, you can make it more like that. It's kind of like a hook. So I would play those arcade games where you try and reach down and catch something. I never win anything, but those are fun. All right, so I have my Lego body. Now the rest is up to you. Think about that character I told you to come up with in your head. What is it going to be? I, of course, did an art teacher because that's what I am. And I thought about my shirt, I thought about my pants, my shoes. I made mine boots. But I can make this a V-neck. I could even have fun and make this a mermaid or a clown and have fun with it. I'm gonna stick with the art so I don't take some of the ideas from you. All right, so for the neck, if it's a high neck, I could maybe make this a turtleneck if I wanted to, or I can make it a V-neck. Maybe I'll do a V-neck for this one, just like that. Maybe I won't do stripes this time. I could do something else, and I can make it short sleeves if you wanted to. I did long sleeves on this one, but you could do it short sleeves. I'm gonna write art just so I know that it's an art teacher. You could have fun with your letters. All right, and I think I'm gonna make a polka dot shirt this time. So I did stripes before, but like I said, you can have fun with these things, make it a little bit different, and be creative. Like I know they have like Batman Legos and Star Wars and all these fun things. You can do something like that, or say you really like fairies, you can do like a fairy one with wings in the back. Play with it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, finish mine. For your hair, you could do, remember it's not realistic looking. It wouldn't be like lines, it would be a solid piece. So if you're, for girl hair, maybe you come down, maybe I do a short hair, and it would be like a solid piece, just like that. Because it's plastic. Remember, it's not real hair. Anything that would be solid, you would erase everything underneath it. And for boy hair, same thing. You would just draw the piece on top of the head. If you have trouble imagining it, you're more than welcome to look at a Lego person if you have one, or Google Lego people and see what you want to draw. And faces, you could do smiles, you could do lipstick, you could do anything you wish. I think I'm gonna do one of these. Legos do this a lot. They have some of these faces, and the eyes are usually circles. And if you're a girl, they put like a little line off it. And some eyebrows. All right, so I have my Lego person. I'm gonna wear jeans and put some boots on here. You can maybe put a zipper. Add those little details. All right, so I have my person and I am going to now Sharpie it and start to color it in. I think it's fun to add a background. So whether it's paint splatters or maybe you have, if you picked a Star Wars character, it's a Star Wars scene in the back. So create some sort of background. It doesn't have to be all colored in, but something in the background is fun. All right, go ahead, get started, and I'm gonna come back and show you what mine looks like in the end. Alrighty, so here's my Lego person. I think it came out really cool. Even though I did an art Lego person, it looks so much different than the one I did here because I changed the background, I changed the clothes, I changed what's in the hands, I did different hair, different glasses, different mouth. So even if you know someone or one of your friends is doing the same type of Lego person, that's okay because you can make yours different from the details that you add. So have fun with this. I can't wait to see what characters, or if you do yourself, I can't wait to see how they turn out. So have fun. I miss you all, and I hope you have a good time making your Lego people.